Well, you guys wanted it. Looks like Kevin Feige's gonna give it to you. X is gonna give it to you. What? X gonna give it to you. What? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. So guys, Kevin Feige has went ahead and he has confirmed that Deadpool will not only be rated R, but he will be in the MCU. This is coming from Collider. I guess Collider's still doing stuff. Who would have thought? Yeah, so this, I'm going to kind of read what's going on. I guess he had an interview with Collider, and he said it will be rated R, and we are working on the script right now, and Ryan's overseeing a script right now. He said, while talking with Collider, it will not be filming this year. Ryan is very busy, very successful actor. We got a number of things we already announced that we have to make, but it's exciting for it to have begun again. A very different type of character in the MCU, and Ryan is a force of nature. So I'm going to kind of give my take on this. My take is that, look, I think out of all the Fox properties that was outside the MCU, like we're talking about Fantastic, we're talking about the X-Men franchise, I think Deadpool is the one character that could come over into the MCU and fit into the MCU. What MCU is known for its humor, right? Like it's very, very funny. And it didn't start off that way. Like the MCU didn't start off with that humor. Tony Stark had it. Robert Downey Jr. had it in the first Iron Man. It bled over into Iron Man 2. You look at Incredible Hulk. You look at the first Thor. You look at the first Captain America movie. They had jokes in them, but they weren't like, ha, 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 I'm going to fall on the ground laughing type thing. It wasn't until Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, or Guardians of the Galaxy 1 rather came out, and people were like, oh, that's funny. And then you started seeing a lot more jokes incorporated in the MCU. Look at Thor Ragnarok, how they changed dramatically. Even like you go back and look at the first Incredible Hulk movie, there was like hardly any joking in that one, but yet, when we see in Age of Ultron and stuff like that, Banner's, making more jokes, he's more funnier, and Thor Ragnarok. So Deadpool is a funny character that could fit in the MCU when we talk about the humor aspect. Then you look at the rated R aspect, and look, we don't know how Deadpool's going to fit in. We know WandaVision and Doctor Strange 2 is really gonna, dive into the multiverse. Does Deadpool get sucked in from a hole from one multiverse to another, and now he's in this multiverse? He's like, what the fuck is going on? He comes across the MCU's Professor X. He's not like, you're not a Professor X. He's like, really, 3 Professor? Like, he can break the wall. Like, he can break the fourth wall, and he can make jokes that we as fans make jokes about that no one else in the MCU is gonna understand. And he can live in that rated R aspect and not cross over into what the main scheme of the MCU is. He can play in that playground. Can you imagine Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury teaming up with Deadpool? We can finally get Nick Fury to be like, motherfucker, like he could do that in the Deadpool movie. So having Deadpool rated R, and again, I am under the impression that a movie doesn't have to be rated R, right? With that said, if I had a choice, Rob, would you like rated R Deadpool or PG-13 Deadpool? I'm going to take the rated R Deadpool. I'm going to take that option. I still believe that a movie doesn't have to be rated R. Like Deadpool doesn't have to be rated R. Blade doesn't have to be rated R. There are very few exceptions that has to be rated R. The Walking Dead comic book is very much a rated R comic. The show is not rated R. It's rated M for mature. It's for a more mature audience, but that's like a very hard PG-13. You could do that with a character like Deadpool and Blade. With that said, again, I just want to reiterate, because I know I'm going to have people in the comment box just bashing away. Rob, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Ain't that right, Jimmy? But I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be rated R. I prefer rated R, and I think Deadpool can work for all the reasons that I just said. I mean, you bring in Nick Fury and have Sam Jackson doing his motherfucker, like, it would be great. Deadpool and Nick Fury on a road trip together, fuck yes, man. We still don't know if any of the other characters from the Deadpool movies will come over. I'm hoping to God that one guy is not going to be in it. I don't even remember his name. The white guy who's in the bar all the time, that I don't like him. I don't like him in anything. I forgot his name. The white dude. I know that really doesn't narrow it down. Miller, something Miller. I don't even know his damn name. I don't know. His partner in crime, the one that came up with his name in the first Deadpool. I hope CG Miller, TG Miller, TJ Miller, whatever the fuck his name. I hope that guy is not out. I hope like his multiverse crashes and burns. I would like to see Domino come over. I want to see Cable come over. It'll be weird if Cable comes over and you got like Cable and Thanos in the same universe played by the same guy. It was like, what? And like, it would be great if Deadpool made a joke about that. You're like, you look a lot like that Thanos guy. It would be great, man. It would be great. But yeah, I think this is one of the rare occasions that this could actually work in the MCU. It could work in a rated R aspect. And I'm curious to see what Kevin Feige is going to do. I really am. I love Deadpool 2. I thought Deadpool 2 was a better movie than Deadpool 1. I love Deadpool 1. And I want to see what they're going to incorporate with this character. And are they going to introduce like nuggets of the X-Men in there, and what? I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do. But like Kevin Feige said in the article, they already have several announcements, so it ain't like they're gonna be filming this right away. But now we have confirmation that they are working on it. It's being worked on, and Ryan Reynolds is overseeing the script, as well as Ryan Reynolds is reprising his role as Deadpool. So anyway, guys, that's all I have. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Later, guys.